Hi everyone, wanted to show you a little piece that came home with me yesterday. This drawn bonnet comes from an estate sale in Perry, New York. And a friend of a friend of a friend picked it up for me. Let me just take a quick look at some of the details here. So this is the drawn section, and that is silk with channels sewn in, gathered over cane. The brim has a wider section here that's wired. The dip that has developed over time, I believe, is due to storage and some of the suspension wires that go this way having folded. The bevelet here is actually multiple pieces, this piece here and then this piece here. I'll have to look a little closer to tell you which ones are on the grain and which are on the bias. And that is lined with a net. And it actually does have a narrow wire that is down in the lower section. I believe that was initially along the very bottom, but crinkled over time. I know some folks are interested in how the ties are attached. So here is the tie on the cheek tab. Notice how that cheek tab descends. This only had one tie attached, which was actually in a double knot. Luckily, I was able to unpick the ribbon. I will get this flat. It's a 2.5 inch wide ribbon. Here you can see where the previous was attached. While we're inside, you can see that it is silk lined. Oh, the lighting could be better in here, sorry about that. And then you can see the structure. This is actually pretty firm. I was very pleased to feel it. Very firm. Back on the outside, the brim has 2 flounces sewn in along with all those channels. Coming to the tip of the crown, this is a full oval here. Please notice when you get into the 40s, 50s, and 60s, these are going to be ovals or circles, not horseshoe shapes. Pretty little bow out of the same fabric. And you can actually see the lovely hem on the bow here. Again, here's the bevelet, a lower and an upper portion to the bevelet. Giving it onto the side. It is leaning a little further this way. There are only a few wear points here. This interesting spot right here has a loop of wire under it. I theorize that it used to belong further back and was part of why this is doing a little collapse. And then another wear spot back here. See if that's in focus, sorry. You can see the outline of the foundation there. For this type of bonnet, the foundation would be created, and then you would sew on usually the tip on the back, and then you'd create that entire brim section either as a single piece, crown to brim section, as either a single piece or in sections, sewing the channels in, adding the very narrow canes, and then applying it to the foundation. And then this, I believe, had this brim section wrapped around outside to inside. Realizing the light's not coming on and I cannot get that back on. Maybe this. There we go. There we go. We have some light balance. And there you can see that brim piece Coming around the edge of the brim, the facing, you can see some stitches there, and then the foundation, which is, like I said, impressively solid, firm. You can see a little bit of the net for the bevelé. I was just noticing the shaping of the tip. I think we can work with that.